Well, what we should probably do is introduce what this is for people watching the VOD later. So what this is we are... Well, I'm Martin, this is Mark, there in the disembodied voice. We will be commenting on and making various probably wrong predictions about the game that is in progress here. And the game is Werewolf.yes, which is an online game that has been set up by Mark to allow people to play werewolves who can't necessarily all join in the in-person games. And it evolved to have lots of interesting roles.
A few. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have actually ported some of those roles back to the in-person game. I think the first one was the shapeshifter that we managed to port back to the in-person game. I don't think many
I
of
like how
them
they're now feeding each other.
Yeah, it is good fun.
Right,
Okay.
I am just seeing who has joined the lobby and who has disappeared. So I think that person's inactive. I'll give them a kick.
Okay. Poor Kermit. Why are you kicking the frog?
He disappeared.
So, are we going to start with a fairly simple game?
Fairly simple, yes.
Okay, good. We should then update the list of roles.
I will. I'll wait until the game actually starts before I commit to what roles are in, because last-minute joiners might be a last-minute tweak to the setup.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
If at all possible, let's keep a little bit of a running list about how bad our predictions have been.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's have a notepad open so we can go back through them. Right, notepad. People throwing shade on being able to break the game.
I'm not going to comment on the stability of the site.
As a DevOps person, I also refrain. Okay, so we've got some new players.
We have.
Or at least one new player. So this could be interesting. Yeah. There's some more things. Yes, so if people who we have at least one person watching, if you can let me know in the Twitch chat how the audio sounds, if my mic or Mark's or the music needs adjusting so that you can hear, please let me know. And the music, I think is this correct? There we go. So yes, nice little audio background just to remove the silence when we're thinking. So the 11. Keep updating these little bits of information so people can see them. Definitely have more viewers now. This is good. I do like it when we get more viewers than people in the game. That's it's a good sign.
Good start, yes.
Yeah.
Party Queen, 2 more minutes, and then we'll go.
Okay, 2 minutes. So I have nothing pressing this evening to be going to, so I continue. Do you are?
Cool. I'm disappearing. I need to be out of the house sometime after 7 for a friend's birthday. There's no immediate rush to leave at 5 on the dot.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Thank you. It's alright. I'll just go with Oryx.
Okay, I'm sorry, Party Queen. Weird.
Okay. Unfortunately for Phyton, we will not know who they are, so we can't not kill them. Okay, so let me copy and
the game is afoot.
The game is indeed afoot. Let me copy and paste. It's in there. Place to put a character return. Perfect. Excellent. So, who's gonna start with the?
Well, we can do the usual. You ask the obvious questions, and I'll
yes.
fill in the gaps.
Okay, so yes, do tell us what the various roles are. So we have the shapeshifter and the direwolf. We have a tanner. That's always fun. The lichen. Oh, you are being fun with the roles today.
Start as you mean to go on.
Yeah. Okay. So we have. Let's go through them in order. The Gravedigger is a character who can look at someone in the graveyard, someone who has been killed. And as I recall, they get just the alignment for the character. Is that correct?
No. The Gravedigger gets the full roll.
The full roll.
Seer will only get the alignment, but the Gravedigger will get the full roll information.
Excellent. So,
for example, the Lichen here is a member of the village.
Mm-hmm.
The Seer will check them and they will see a wolf. So if the Seer says, I have found Bob, Bob appeared as a wolf, so you lynch him. The Gravedigger then checks them after they've been lynched. They'll say, well, you might have been telling the truth that you're the Seer, but unfortunately, we lynched a villager because I found out that they're actually the Lichen.
Excellent. And straight into night one. Lovely. There's no particular chat that's interesting there today, so let's continue with the rules whilst they decide what to do overnight. So we have the direwolf. So the direwolf, I believe, is just a stronger wolf.
So the direwolf is a as a member of the wolf pack, so the shapeshifter and the direwolf are on the same team. They will share a night chat tonight. They'll be talking about their strategy and whatnot. The direwolf is able to roll block a player, which means their action won't take place.
Right.
So if the seer comes forward, day 2, the direwolf can block them and stop their checks happening.
Yep. Excellent.
In addition to this, the direwolf shows as a villager to the seer whilst they're still a direwolf.
Yes.
If the shapeshifter is killed, as they are the only wolf that is able to kill, the direwolf will revert to being a normal werewolf and lose their powers.
Right. Okay. Cool. And the shapeshifter can instead, as the person that the wolves have targeted, can instead choose to shift into that person and take over their identity.
Yeah.
Correct.
So let's, for the sake of argument, say that Joe is the shapeshifter and Glenn is the wolf's target. And the wolves target Glenn. Joe activates his ability. Joe would be seen to be dying by the rest of the players, and then the player that's behind the avatar for Joe is now controlling the Glenn avatar instead.
Cool. And let's just check. So, Carter was killed during the night. No particular meme reason for that. It's just having a quick look back, yeah. And the pylon begins.
I'm just taking the time now to look back at day 1 chat and see if there was anything. Obviously, it's going to be very, very light on information.
Yeah.
Could just be it's usually just a random kill on the first night. We'll have as little information as anybody else.
Yeah. So Giant Chicken has come forward as seer, which is
an excellent start.
A brave and excellent start, saying that they found the wolf, which means, according to if they are telling the truth, then the wolf that they would have seen would be the shapeshifter, because the direwolf would appear as a villager, and and they've claimed Susie as a wolf, and everyone's just going with it. So, yay, fun! Do we think they've got it right? What do we think? Do we think that this is a very brave shapeshifter hoping to flush out the real seer? I feel like it could well be, because it is very early.
It could be. The fact that there's 8 votes on Susie, though, makes me think that this is the real thing. The wolves are going for it, and they've actually been unlucky and found the lichen.
Right, yes, there is the lichen as well. Forgotten about the lichen.
So with the day 1 check, or rather the day 2 claim, I should say, I'd be thinking of a few possible scenarios. A bold play by the shapeshifter, a play by the tanner, or the real seer.
That's true. Ugh. So many options. I think my money. What
makes the game fun.
I think my money is going to be on a bold shapeshifter, hoping to oust a counterclaim, so that they can shift into them.
If the counterclaim comes, they can be blocked forever.
Yeah.
We're not seeing any counterclaim, though, are we?
No, we're not. But I think that could just be I feel like that could be just the seer being clever and knowing that if they come out this early, even on the counter, they'll just be blocked forever. Diamond Dove, yes, we have a about 3-minute delay on the game, so that we're not interfering with the game as it progresses.
As a player, I would be looking at Susie's reaction here and then trying to make the call of if Giant Chicken really is the seer, Susie's one of two things: they're the Lycan or they're the shapeshifter. So it's all down to Susie's reaction for me as a player at this point of deciding which way I think it is. It's if they have no counterclaim and they say, I think I'm a villager, because the Lycan doesn't know that they are the Lycan.
Right.
They think they're another villager.
Okay, yeah.
So if they're not putting up a strong counter argument and they've got no one else coming to their defense as well, probably could just be the Lycan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that it's like... That seemed longer than normal. How? Yeah, the word suicide is coming up, and it's like, yeah, but it's not quite suicide. It's still being lynched.
I think, yeah, it invalidates their play, is what they're saying. So
yeah,
Tano wants to get lynched, so making a bold claim like this, and then the Gravedigger demonstrating that it's false. They go, okay, it paints a big yellow "Do not lynch me" sign.
Yes,
Tano.
yes, yeah.
So it's the opposite of suicide, in fact.
Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Right, so
unless Carter was the Gravedigger, we will be expecting a report back today. Or if the wolves killed the Gravedigger, of course.
Yeah.
And then the village will then have to take stock of where they are.
Yeah. Interesting that Joe switched to a no vote, knowing that that's not going to make any difference whatsoever. It's it seems a very odd thing to choose to do at that point in time. They weren't saying why they were doing it.
Yeah, just looking back at the day, just scanning it to see if there's any bits that could have been missed, but there's not a huge amount of discussion based on it.
And yet he was the one that the judge got. And yeah, okay. So here's a question, because I'm not so used to the UI these days, and I know it's all as little buttons as possible. So the Giant Chicken said that they got role blocked. Does that mean that there hasn't been a shift, or is that still possible?
So a player could claim to be role blocked and fake it. So you see how at the start of day 3, the moderator says the sun rises?
Yes.
If you were role blocked during the night, you get a private moderator message to you saying you were role blocked.
Okay.
So the players are free to lie about it. At any point, but we won't know that.
That was a very fast I was role blocked. Considering that other people were just doing Fs, I would have expected an F or two to get through before the whole sentence of, and of course I was fucking role blocked. So that makes me suspicious, actually.
you think it's a pre-prepared, pre-packaged message then?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
It's possible. It's a little bit tinfoil hatty. I don't think it was.
Eh.
I think it was certainly possible for them to have read it and typed that message out.
Okay. So we've got a claim of Gravedigger, which is expected. So Susie Lycan makes sense. Unfortunately, I do like it when it doesn't make sense. When things don't make sense, it gets more interesting.
Yeah.
But it's all making far too much sense at the moment for my taste.
Yeah, so the point you said about that was too fast, I think that was circumstantial.
Mm-hmm.
All the evidence is pointing to that Giant Chicken is indeed the seer. They found the Lycan, and they got the Lycan lynched, and the Gravediggers come out. Because at this point, if either the Gravedigger or the seer were lying, any one counterclaim invalidates that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that someone should be counterclaiming this just to cast suspicions, because otherwise you've got two verified players that are going to be leading the lynches. Also, with the Giant Chicken claiming role blocked and no one else claiming role blocked, if it's a lie, it's a coordination.
Okay.
So, in saying all this, I've actually missed what's happened in the game.
It is difficult to follow and come up with valid things. Okay, so Ruth claimed to be self-saving? I don't quite understand that work. Okay, is that just numbers? I can look at that.
Oh, I think you
Still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said that there was a Gravedigger claim. Actually, there wasn't, reading back. Until Muriel claimed GD right at the end and is now dead. Buzz Killington now comes in with a claim of Gravedigger.
Okay, interesting. Okay, right. Now we're getting to the...
Had to have been a shift. Okay. So I would go back at this point and look at... Because Muriel ended up with 3 votes at some point, and it looked like they were going to get lynched until they made a last-minute Hail Mary claim. So I go back and look at the people that started the votes and give them credit as a player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And cast my suspicions elsewhere. Of course, if Muriel shifted, she could have shifted into any one of those 3 people as well.
Okay. I mean, as a shapeshifter, I would be looking at shifting into the seer. Always. That's my gut, my standard play. Unless there's a good reason not to.
The seer is going to be perpetually blocked at this point, though.
Yeah, which is a great defense against, not having the right information. You just go, I'm the seer, so I'm clearly a villager, and then
And I think the rest of the village is agreeing with you here.
It seems so.
Although Joe is claiming that the shift is off. Sorry, it's based upon what they've been typing rather than.
Yeah. Which is fair. I mean, considering they, and this is me again going with the fact that they responded so quickly that they were role blocked on one day, and then it took them a good bit to say that they had not been role blocked this time in Ruthwood's village. Maybe. Oh, thank you for the bet size, folks. I'm not sure I've ever had that notification before. And welcome to the stream. Back to it. Yeah, so if they think that the giant chicken was the shift, then potentially that claim of Ruth is enough to cast aspersions on Ruth later. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why the direwolf wouldn't block the seer again. So
yeah, that was my thing. Is like, if you want to shift into someone who's been exonerated, no one apart from the seer has been really exonerated, because the gravedigger claim was shaky anyway. So really that left only the claimed seer as a safe place to go. And
well, I agree with your assessment that it's likely a shift for all the reasons that you said.
Yeah, I also kind of agree with Adam West on the fact that that Buzz came up with the claim of gravedigger. That's also a potential. Right, we've definitely killed the gravedigger by this point. If there's two wolves still alive, then they can probably claim most things at this point, and then they can work as a team. But either Mr. Gullington will be dead in the morning. There we go. Yep. In which case, I would suggest that puts a lot of suspicion on Adam West, who was just before nightfall saying that Buzz is probably on the evil team.
You think that will put suspicion on Adam West for saying that Buzz is on the evil team, and then the evil team kills them?
Yes, I think if it's not if it's not an experienced evildoer, yeah, I would personally think that Buzz is that Buzz's death after claiming gravedigger, then put suspicion on them for not being the gravedigger and then kill them.
Well, Joe opened the day by saying, "I don't trust Buzz too much." Semi claims to counter, and they didn't. 2 days to give intel, didn't. And then immediately realised, oh shit, they're dead. So maybe that was a that was a poor kill in that sense for the wolves, because there would have been suspicions on them. At this point, with 4 players, if the Tanner wasn't in the game, I wouldn't lynch his village. I would spend the day putting out suspicions and not lynching. Because we know there's only 1 wolf left at this point. But with the Tanner in the game, you can't guarantee that there are 3 villagers left alive. So I think they have to make that call today.
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 people alive. If there were 2 wolves, they'd be all dead, so there's only 1 wolf. If they lynch someone today, then the werewolf kills someone tonight, and it's a 3-way.
Yeah, there is a protector. But they're going for no...
They were going for no lynch, apart from... Then someone went for Glenn. So,
yeah, Joe votes to lynch.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this is fine.
No lynch wins. Ruth not get a smite warning to vote it.
There's the protector as well, so we could get a bonus.
Yeah, if the protector's still alive, then...
Well, Joe claimed without any counter, and there's already been seer claims and gravedigger claims.
Oh, I missed that.
we know that one of Susie or Giant Chicken had to have been a wolf.
Yeah.
More than likely Giant Chicken as a shift.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, more than likely, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to see. The who dies here is a big piece of information as well. Okay. That's interesting. So, Glenn died, and Joe had put Glenn on trial. You could read that both ways. That, to me, I would read that as someone trying to shift suspicion onto Joe, which probably rules it down to one of the other 2. But that's...
So, Ruth had a check, I said with the, doing the quotes finger with my fingers, from Giant Chicken.
Yes. Was that before or after the shift, do we think?
After the shift. So, it's a bit iffy. Joe's claim protector with no counters. The best case scenario there would be that Joe was protector, managed to guess who the wolves were going for, got the protection, and that's effectively a pseudo check. Someone that the protector can trust, and then if the rest of the village believes it, then yes, Adam West, you absolutely should lynch today.
I think we should lynch. That puts me in the suspicious mood set of Joe actually not being bought at all. There hasn't been a save, after all.
Sometimes you just get it wrong.
Yes,
I would believe being a protector here, I think. I was about to say, before Ruth put Adam on, if we believe Joe, and I do, Ruth and Adam should both be voting for each other just from the offset and then trying to convince Joe. Joe is the last player with a claim.
Yeah, bye Ruth. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's I've never seen claiming a Tanner work. Yeah, I think Ruth is just about to win the for the village. Wait, what?
Oh, wait, what?
She convinced them. What?
No. What the hell happened there?
They believed her. They believed Ruth was the Tanner.
Yeah, I wonder if then Adam was the werewolf, panicked, thinking, oh crap, they are the Tanner, they're going to win. I need to balance so that I can kill at night. And then in the chaos...
Adam joined in.
They ended up lynching the actual... No, Ruth was the game was over.
Okay, so...
What?
Oh, wow. That's... Why, Ruth? Why would you claim Tanner to save the village? Ah. So the lichen was the first shift, was the first thing, and giant chicken was indeed the shift.
Yep.
It all unfortunately makes very logical sense.
There's a lot going on there that does all add up as it should.
Yeah.
The last few bits ended up being a little bit of carnage.
Yeah, that was I've never seen someone claim the Tanner to save the village, and they kind of would have, but but yes. Well, good game. Good game.
Indeed.
I think so. Early predictions. I was predicting that Giant Chicken was one of the wolves from the start, which was wrong, but they did become a werewolf afterwards. So, yay! I think we both cottoned on to the shift fairly well.
Yeah.
So, go casting team. And I think your original prediction that what was going on was exactly what people were saying also was pretty good. So I think that's a win for us after last time. Doing much better.
Yeah, far better. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll switch over to number 9.
Number 9, not number 5, as I've accidentally managed to.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Definitely number 9.
Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah. Thanks again for the bits, Ice Fox. That was most unexpected, and you've got the emote. So yeah, well done. Spread the microphone hats far and wide. So, do we think that we're going to get more people or the same number for this game? Oh, let's update the rules text. So that
we have a bunch of players that weren't in the previous one.
Okay, that's good. Let's change this. Werewolves. Why not? Okay, so Yes. Again, to the people viewing, all the usual things apply. If you think that music's too loud, or Mark's too quiet, or I'm too quiet, or whatever, let me know. If not, enjoy the show.
So because it's on a delay to not interfere with the game too much, if you ask anything in chat somewhere, we'll repeat what was said.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And feel free to put your own predictions in the chat. We can always discuss those as well.
Might want to be careful if the prediction is coming from a player that's in the game.
Yes, ideally, do not do that if you're actually in game.
Okay, so we have 7. Just trying to see if we're likely to get any more. Oh, someone has to stay in.
Yeah, what a shame. Convinced by just people coming along.
Yeah, peer pressure is good.
Yeah. Excellent. And for the non-German speakers around, enjoy the German ads in the random sidebar. Yes. Yes. Excellent.
The pressure worked. Pressure always works.
Pressure always works. Couldn't hear nothing. What was the prediction? The predictions were actually fairly good. Mark was spot on with basically following what the chat was saying and saying that it's pretty accurate. We picked up on the shapeshift kind of as it happens fairly quickly. The madness at the end just was madness.
Yeah, we didn't have a clue exactly what was happening there when the madness kicked off. That threw me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't tend to predict whether it's going to be a werewolf or villager win. We just tend to predict who's who a bit in general.
Yeah, do we get the roles right? Have we worked out who the wolves are, etc.?
10 players now.
So we'll do a 10 setup then.
Excellent. Oh, another first player. Excellent. Although it looks like it's someone who's played the 24-hour games before.
I don't recognise the name, so this might be a baptism of fire.
Fun! So, Ice Fox is Killskin. Cool.
Cool.
Good to know. It is strange having more viewers watching werewolves than me actually doing not my normal stuff. So great fun. We have a Vung. Vung, indeed. Yeah, the advertising is that's actually on the site itself. The game does work perfectly well if you have have an ad blocker, but like it gives something like cents a month to Mark to help with the server costs.
Yes, it's made literally pennies, as I've said before. It's a great help.
But yes, it's localized for me because myths that programmers believe. Your location indicates your language.
Okay, let's start this.
Okay, let's have some rolls. Okay, so 4 villagers, 1 protector, 1 shapeshifter, bloodletter. Ooh, you've brought out the bloodletter. Gravedigger, Tanner, and Seer. Okay, so let's. Oh, and you've put items in as well. So that's going to make things nice and interesting. So let's start with the items then. So we have a crossbow, which Higgins has just nicely explained for all the viewers, which is a one-shot kill from the person who is currently holding the crossbow, but it can be protected against. And the items can be handed off between people at night, correct?
You can pass items between players.
Okay.
So the crossbow is an extra shot. Think of it as a weakened militia, because militia will go through anything. Whereas the wolf pelt, as Wash has just said, that's a old reference. It'll give you protection from any type of kill in this game, but if the seer checks you, then you're going to come back looking like a wolf. The bloodletter is new to this cast, so you've seen all the other roles before. The bloodletter can mark a player at night, and for that night and the following night, they will appear as a wolf to the seer.
All right, and that happens every night, so they can mark someone's wolf. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So if you mark, let's just go with the top one, Burgess, on night 1.
Mm-hmm.
On night 2 and night 1, they'll appear as a wolf, and then on night 2 you can mark Zoe, and you'll have both Burgess and Zoe that will appear as a wolf to the seer on night 2, because the blood mark is still around for that extra night.
Okay. Cool. Just a quick shout out, thank you to Phyton for the follow. Always nice to have people following. If you have the notification bell, then you can be notified when I go live, which most of the time won't be werewolves, but occasionally will. Okay, so other than all the explaining in the day 1, is there anything that's suspicious?
Wash, Higgins, being useful, being helpful.
Okay, I'm going to make an early claim that Atherton is the tanner.
Okay, it's based on what precisely?
Based on that anyone playing werewolves wouldn't know this theme. Yeah.
It does happen. Okay,
yeah.
I'm not sure if I agree with your prediction. So,
Oops.
It's a shame that the Wolves choosing to take out someone that has been helpful, that's knowledgeable. It seems like a good kill, though.
Yeah. It's the way of it, isn't it? I'm going to stop scrolling on that because that's going to confuse viewers. I'll scroll on my screen. Yeah, I mean, killing the knowledgeable players is kind of the right thing to do, but it's
Oh, I agree.
It's still.
Well, it means that when people are asking, "What does this do?" You're less likely to be helpful in future. So.
Yeah. Oh, and Kilskin has asked, will CST 010 be an anniversary game?
We've already played that one.
010. 10.
Oh, 010. Oh, number 10, sorry. No, it's on.
No. No, I think that's a little too soon to be having an anniversary of the Spudcasts. Right. Oh, did I press the play button? I did press the play button on the screen. Good. Okay, so we have lots of people voting not to lynch.
Yeah, I suppose they're just getting it in so that they don't get a smite warning.
Yeah.
But I would always say better to just say, my gut feel is this person, than to pile on no lynch.
Yeah. So hard not to let that lack of knowledge of the theme.
Let it go, my friend. So there's very little talk happening.
There
seems to be
a bit of a bandwagon
for not thinking there's a shapeshifter in the game.
Right. That's
not caring on who they lynch. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about a pseudo-random lynch based on gut, and then if they have an important role, they can always claim this early on, and then time to save them. If they just say, "Oh, I'm a villager," then there's a.
Yeah, I tend to go with the. I don't like the randomness of it, but sometimes you just have to get the game going. So yeah, sometimes that is a sort of a good way of doing it.
I mean, it's not completely random. It's here's a small gut instinct, and if a lot of people share that instinct with something, then start looking into that.
Yeah. Oh, hey Ruben. Thanks for coming along, man. Having a good time doing some werewolves. This is Mark's game over here. Online werewolves. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What we got? It's not that okay, my gut instinct is now to kill Burgess, because calling Firefly not that famous is just offensive.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get very far with that line. people that are perpetuating, that are talking about the theme rather than starting to look into it, would be on my radar now.
Yes, yeah. So that's the thing, is that it's
it's good cover for people to.
Yes, lots of. Well, I'm talking. I'm being part of the conversation, but not actually. Not actually doing it.
Okay, take bets. Who's going to die tonight?
I think someone will go after operative. I think for that would be my gut feeling.
Operative have votes.
Yes, yeah. They've had votes, and then it's like, oh well, I was wrong about that kind of confusion kill if you haven't got anyone better to kill at night. Yeah, Ruben. So we're actually commentating on the ongoing game. Neither of us are actually in the game. We're just making our own predictions on what's happening and what's going on, just from the outside, from the viewer's perspective.
I'm going to take the bet. Lenore dies.
You're going to go with Lenore.
They seem like they've got the potential to be the most helpful and useful here.
Yeah. We've already seen them. The wolves kill off someone who was being helpful in the start, so that would also make sense. Yeah.
Also, I'm going to add Kaylee to the list of people that seem like they're trying. Good.
Yeah. Again, lots of conversation about the theme of the avatars rather than the actual game. But yeah, Atherton is definitely leading that to me. So possibly with the hopes as a Tanner of being. Okay, so
somebody had the crossbow
and crossbow. Yeah. That is the only way that we could have had 2 kills, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. Okay, Laura has killed Burgess with the crossbow. And Kaylee still going on about the theme.
Who's pushing for a lynch?
Okay. Zoe has also disappeared. Sting? No, she's still there.
Just lurking there, not saying much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem is, right here we have a lot of conversation about the theme. Kaylee was pushing for lynching Burgess earlier, and then...
I don't think, I disagree with what Lawrence was saying.
Okay, here's a prediction for me then. I think we have Lawrence and Kaylee working together. Because we have Kaylee also saying, let's not kill operative yesterday, why not Burgess? Then Burgess being killed by a crossbow, maybe, by Lawrence. I have a sneaking suspicion that the wolves might have had the crossbow there, and that Kaylee or Lawrence used it to get a double kill.
Yeah, I think so having the crossbow doesn't mean you're innocent. Certainly not.
No.
I should also mention that if you kill a player, you get all of their items. So if Wash started with the crossbow and the wolves killed them, they could have picked it up from that.
Right, yes.
So there's some incentive to use it before, if you're a villager, there's some incentive to use it before the wolves kill you and then use it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like Lawrence's reasoning, though, for killing Virtus.
I think Zoe's defense of, I'm not talking about the funny stuff. But then claiming Tanner. Oh.
No, I don't
what?
think it's just
what?
More of a... No, they're not actually claiming that. Look at the typing.
Yeah, I know. I don't get this kind of typing weirdness. I'm from the old IRC days. I don't get the text speak. This is being sarcasm or whatever. So
I'm concerned for the village in this game. I don't think they are making enough progress.
Yeah, I agree. So Lawrence is seer fishing, which again, I get the real feeling that Lawrence is. He could be a Tanner, acting wolfy, doing things that the village might consider wolfy.
I just wonder if is it wolf or just poor play? That's the danger.
Yeah, it could well be wolf or Tanner doing a wolfy Tanner.
I still don't like the shot in Burgess. No deaths.
Okay, cool. Right. Wait, what? Where would he get Kaylee as a shapeshifter from?
I wonder at this point if he was setting that up and then went, oh crap, there was no death. But
so the shapeshift would have caused a death.
But if the protector blocked it, so what I'm saying is,
yeah.
Are you right? Are Lawrence and Kaylee both wolves, and he was about to?
Yeah.
He didn't realise there was no death before he said, "Oh, that must have been a shift."
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
But there is a wolf. There's a wolf pelt. So you get a notification if the pelt breaks, as Lenore was saying there. So the first thing they should be saying is finding out if anyone's pelt is broken. If it hasn't, the protector was spot on, and that's some information that should come forward because this person is
what?
It's possibly safe. Unless Kaylee was the wolf and missed the kill.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, so here's a potential scenario. So if Lawrence was one of the wolves and Kaylee was the shapeshifter, is it direwolf this time or normal wolf?
No, it's bloodletter.
Bloodletter. So bloodletter can't kill without the shapeshifter.
Correct. Yeah. So if Kaylee's
the
shapeshifter and
went inactive, he wants the village to kill Kaylee. So therefore, he would be shouting shapeshifter at her because then the village might kill her so that he could get actual kills in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is adding to my theory that it's Lawrence and Kaylee working together.
So at this moment, though, Lenore and Higgins are trying the best now to try and get something going.
Mm-hmm.
Operative is disagreeing with what they're saying, but at least it's something to go with the discussion. This is good. Shepherd, not so useful. So Lenore was probably top of my safe list.
Yeah, at this point I would be killing both Kaylee and Lawrence and just taking the hit if unless they gave very good reason to not die.
Yeah, so Kaylee, Lawrence and Shepherd, I think, would be my main suspicions.
And I think it is good to kill Kaylee first and then Lawrence, because if Lawrence couldn't kill last night because of the shapeshifter, then you get rid of the shapeshifter.
I mean, it could just be a horribly unfortunate meta incident here.
It could, yeah.
If they really did indeed lose their phone died and they couldn't kill. That would be a shame.
Yeah. It is. I did, by the way, Icebox, see the highlighted message. Yeah, it just highlights the message based on the number of points. Points mean highlights? Something like that. Okay, so
again, I'm going to say Lenore, possibly top kill for the Wolves at this point.
Yeah, maybe, or Higgins.
Yeah, if they don't die, then I'll start to get suspicious that it's a wolf being leading the village actively.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That confuses me.
Here we go.
What? So
Higgins
Gravedigger,
here, I think, is claiming Gravedigger, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Wash was seer.
Kaylee shapeshifter. The death was villager. Third death. Okay.
He should. I would be third death. Okay. It's a bit of a weird order that he gave them in, though. Let's say Wash was his night 2 track.
Yeah.
Burgess will have been night 3. Kaylee night 4. And he just gave them in a bit of a weird order.
Yeah.
But with no seed claim yet, anyway. I keep forgetting Zoe is in the game. So, I think if we believe Higgins here, despite the weird ordering, I believe them. Particularly as that the Wolves have got no way of spotting who the seer is. So to say the seer is dead is a bold claim, and you can immediately say that's bullshit. I'm the seer, and then you've got a conflict going on.
Yeah. So, but the claim of Kaylee being shapeshifter is an obvious one, especially as we've been probably talking about this for more than a day at this point. If he's listening to the stream, so
unfortunate matter, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we know that Lawrence wasn't a shift, so Lawrence wasn't a bad dude.
Yeah.
Zoe or Book? Zoe or Shepherd here, I think.
Yeah, so...
Which one's Tanner?
Yeah, I don't think that Higgins is Tanner. And
Absolutely
hoping...
not. No, I believe Higgins. I
believe
Higgins is the great digger.
Yeah. Operative, maybe? Maybe the Tanner?
Didn't seem too concerned when they were getting a few votes on the second day.
Yeah.
Oh, I would link Zoe.
Not putting that much effort into finding the wolves, certainly.
Yeah, it'd be Zoe or Shepherd for me to lynch.
Yeah, the trouble is, I just I get conned by the avatars. Okay, so Lenore's painting the colours on the mast. It's good.
Fine. Higgins is, I guess, likely to be target for tonight. So if we believe Higgins, which I do, Wash was the seer, Burgess was a villager, and Kaylee was the shapeshifter.
Yeah.
So that leaves Atherton and Lawrence unknown as a protector.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a Tanner to dodge.
Yeah. Zoe could be playing a good quiet Tanner, you know, hoping to be lynched because they were being quiet.
No, I think Zoe's the wolf and maybe Shepherd is the Tanner.
Yeah. Yes, okay, so I did say confused. And yes, Lenore was an obvious kill. Yeah.
I thought she was going to be down for a couple of nights now, though.
Yeah.
I think they're the one leading the village. Higgins has got the best claim.
Yeah. Should he have had a dig? So.
Indeed.
Why am I still alive?
Because you're the wolf.
Atherton was Tanner. I claimed that right at the beginning, didn't I? What? What?
Higgins, I like that from Higgins. He was trying to see if the wolf would say, oh, well, I've seen lots of vanilla claims, so I'm going to claim protector.
Okay.
Try and bait it out.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. That's a good play.
I think the Tanner's still up there.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, they're gonna... Oh.
There's one villager, a gravedigger, a Tanner, and the last remaining werewolf, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not killing Higgins because he's got the most solid claim.
Yeah.
So I'll repeat myself one final time. My guess is Zoe Werewolf, Shepherd Tanner, Operative Villager, and Higgins Gravedigger.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They should win.
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with Zoe as Tanner and Shepard as Werewolf.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah.
Why are you not lynching?
Why would Higgins vote not to lynch?
Terrified of the Tanner, I guess, but Higgins, you're dying.
Yeah. They're not going to take the Tanner out for the village.
That was a mistake not to lynch.
Yeah.
So I think village got lucky with Kaylee being disrupted with the missing kill.
Yeah.
And probably should have lost by now.
Come on, we need to know. Glowing minds need to know. It's gonna happen. Do we think we're gonna get? It's gotta be Higgins. It's gotta be Higgins.
The dies, absolutely, yeah.
What? What? Lawrence was Tanner.
Okay, what was Zoe doing? If Higgins is the wolf, then well played.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. It's a growing possibility at this point.
I really don't understand not killing Higgins, but I'd lynch Shepard. So if they lynched Zoe yesterday, then they would have lost. So chalk that prediction up for wrong for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think this is a village loss. But we'll see.
I don't understand why the wolves have been killing who they killed. I don't understand why the villagers.
Maybe
I don't understand this game anymore.
Maybe the bloodletter is a new player. We do have a couple.
This is true.
It's
a weird one that when they kill the seer, the bloodletter is immediately useless. But you still want the seer dead, so.
Yeah. Yes, add to the confusion, but at the risk of someone believing that it's actual information. Right, yeah. This is a battle of wills between Operative and Higgins now. What?
It's just waiting for it now, isn't it? So
yeah, there we go.
End my torment.
Come on. And Gravedigger and Operative and wow.
So Operative was I thought the least suspicious out of Zoe and Shepard because they were just not helping whatever. Operative was suspicious, but only compared to those other two that they seem lit in my eyes. I
Yeah.
don't understand how Higgins wasn't killed. That was very dangerous.
Yeah.
I am so confused by the entirety of that game.
Oh wow. So yeah, I had Etherton pegged as the tenor, but it was Lawrence.
Glad to see we're continuing the tradition of getting absolutely everything upside down and back to front with our predictions.
Yeah, always good. Always good.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Okay, the next lobby is up. Cast 10.
Excellent. Cast 10. 10 of these things that we've done now. Wow.
Well, 3 weeks, but 10 games.
10 games, 3 weeks, yeah. It's good. I've been enjoying it.
Be right back.
Okie dokie. So, have a chat with the people in the stream. There's only a few of you, but yeah. Hope you're all enjoying the games and the commentary. The wildly wrong predictions. We'll continue until there are not enough people to play, or when Mark needs to go. Mark has things to do this evening. What I normally do on this channel is Twitch Sings, which is basically karaoke online. I think SingStar or Lips or that kind of game. So if any of you fancy watching some of that, feel free to follow, and I will be about doing that at some point.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. And if any of you are new to this game, werewolf.es is the URL, and you can join the games for absolutely free. And there are multiple types of games. There are 24-hour games where each day-night cycle is real time, and there are the speed games, which is what we're doing here. There are anniversary games with very weird rules and very new fun stuff. Any other kinds of games that I've missed out, Mark?
Very, very rarely we do Battle Hunters, which are just insane. Where there are, we take a game that you've played, or several games that you've played, and then we make Markov chains based on everything you've ever said.
Right.
And then we put in bots based on you, and the other players have to work out who's the bot and who's real, and lynch the real version of you.
Fun. Yeah.
It's not exactly Werewolf, but it's fun.
Yeah.
The anniversary game that you just mentioned has just finished. It went on for 17 days.
Wow.
Finished today with a werewolf. One werewolf looking over the corpses of 49 other players.
Yes. That does sound like fun.
Fortunately, we've had a few people that have had to disappear from these games, so we only got 5 in the next lobby.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Yes, you absolutely should join another of these works. You should definitely join, because we need all the players we can get. The more players, the more interesting the game.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I can't, and Mark can't join the games, because that would be a bit difficult. I guess it would be possible, but it's you'd be hearing us typing and things like that.
I'll be honest, I find it difficult enough reading and talking.
Yeah.
Read, talk, and then type and contribute. Oh,
and
dear Lord.
and come up with reasons why your predictions are quite so accurate when they're actually based on information you don't have.
They might be the werewolf. I don't know why I think that.
But it is what it is. It's not. Hey, well done, Alex. Yeah. Six is still a low number, but if we can prod some people.
I'm trying.
Because for any of you who are just viewers who haven't played before, get a quick sign in, a quick sign up, and we're going. Yeah, it's does it even work with 6? I suppose it does work with 6.
Yes, I am concocting something now.
Okay.
So, you know how we play doubles?
Mm-hmm.
When we have a small amount of players. Trying to explore if we use items as secondary things.
Mm-hmm.
How that works. So, let me give that a go.
Experimental. Okay. Oh, it's a rules. Yeah. So. Whilst Mark's setting up, just need to get a bit of a game going with the. It's definitely a harder game to play with less characters, because less people, because you have to put some various ways around it. In real life, what we have invented is something called doubles, where if you have 2 villager cards, you end up having 2 lives. But you may have a wolf seer or a wolf and get multiple rolls on either side. So then claiming the seer is not a guarantee that you are not a werewolf, even if you are the seer. So it's kind of a bit interesting. And oh no, we've lost another one. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Join Farmer Wolf. Join the game. Oh no. Oh no. going on? Why are people dropping left, right, and centre? Oh, we appear to have had minor technical hitch as well. Okay. Back with us. Welcome back. Some kind of technical glitch there, I guess. Maybe there was an internet storm. Maybe that's why people have left. Yay! With 6 players, it shouldn't last 20 minutes. Yay! Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's disconnect and rejoin. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Excellent. And we managed to convince some people to to get the game going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we've got 7. Cool.
This I can work with.
Better more than too few.
Now we're up to 8. Now we might actually just have a proper game.
Yeah, cool. Wait, they have almost the same avatar.
It's a
Oh, is it the bot generator one?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's a service that does it. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I use the bot generator one. Bot avatars or something. I use it for various things. RoboHash. RoboHash is the one I use. That's the one.
Yeah, I think it might be that. Also.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because I've just seen the. It's bot avatar with set 2. RoboHash. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Waiting for the fight and him. Then we can go.
Yep. Only one. Yay! We can go.
We can indeed. Let's do this.
indeed. Excellent. Okay, so screen it does. Okay, so a lichen, 2 villagers, a bloodletter, a diseased, a seer, a shapeshifter, and a protector, and an iron collar. So, diseased is, I assume, the same as the in-person game, where if you are eaten by the wolves, they get very bad stomachache and can't eat the next night.
That's correct.
All the others we've seen before, but we also have the iron collar.
Yes. So the iron collar will save you from a lynch.
Ah, yes. Just sits there and you don't get lynched. You don't die. You still appear, but not actually die.
So, yeah, so you will be led to the gallows. You'll have the noose put around your neck. But in the morning, they won't find a body. They'll just find the broken iron collar that you used to escape. So it's been randomly assigned. So the wolves might get lucky and start with it, or they might pick it up from a kill.
Yep.
So there is if it's landed in a villager hands, they might want to say, hey everybody, unless we've got a seer check, why don't you lynch me? Because we want to get rid of the iron collar.
To stop it falling into the wolf's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not a lot of day one chat, as we'd expect.
Yeah, usual ones. People suggesting going with the theme and killing off the villains. That's
might work. I doubt it.
I mean, it's slightly better than random.
No, it's the definition of random. Everybody gets a random avatar.
But there's a reason.
To this.
At least there's a reason behind it.
There's a reason behind gut feel.
I
don't know, I'm still reeling from my awful predictions from last game, so I'm just going to be a salty commentator for the
Well, I'm going to say this is a village win. Just off the bat.
There's been 2 village wins, I believe.
Yeah. No, we had 1 werewolf win and 1 village win.
Of course, yes. Somehow the Wolves won that first game.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the village should have won the one they did either. So. Anyway, less salt from me. More objective commentary from now on.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Scarecrow say anything in the day?
Oops. No.
They just got unlucky.
I mean,
He made a fairly good joke though. Yeah. I should be out in the field somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, he was the one who suggested killing the villains, and Scarecrow is a villain, so. Yeah.
This is true.
Okay. On shift question. I mean, we had one last time we did a cast, and we said night 1 shift would be a stupid thing to do, and then
I think we said
he
it
won.
Would be a suboptimal thing to do, and it ended up being the reason they won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
Hmm. Yeah, the people picking up on what I just said. I was Harvey saying that he's dead. Make a lot of sense to me. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Lots of people putting Felicity on trial, and no one saying why.
No reason, and people going with it. So, yeah, I'm not sure a wolf would bandwagon that, obviously, towards the end. But why is Felicity not saying anything about this?
I don't know, because they're obviously there, and because they've switched to...
Deadshot saying that, Deadshot began the voting, said this wagon makes me nervous, but I agree with them. This does seem odd. Sorry, back now.
Yeah.
You've gone from full circle from being suspicious to being exonerated, all through not being here, so...
Yeah, also, she said back now, but she changed her vote to not lynch during the period where she was silent. Sort of.
Just before then, yeah. I find being misled... What? Villager. Okay, so they had the iron collar.
Oh, was that... Right. Okay.
But I would have... As I say, if I was a villager and got the iron collar and there was no other intel that day, I would say, please lynch me, let's get rid of the collar.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the... But that's probably because you've seen it be used by the wolves very efficiently, and maybe this person hadn't, and so the I'm fine with being mislynched was kind of a I've got the collar, it doesn't matter.
That is a possibility, yeah.
I don't think I would have thought of that had you not suggested it.
Okay, so we could have had Scarecrow with the deceased, or a protector last night.
Yep. And we have Supergirl claiming Sia. Claiming Rachel is a wolf. Why would you check Rachel? Has the iron collar? No. Had the iron collar. Okay.
Yeah, check on Rachel seems fine scrolling up because it's okay. How do we do this? There's lots of question marks. Claiming villager, fine. No gravedigger for them to find out if they were correct or not this time.
Yeah.
There is also a blood letter. So.
Yeah, that's true. Marking is definitely possible.
This is a game where clears are better than checks to an extent.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Keep forgetting
BL.
what?
Bloodletter.
Oh, Bloodletter. Oh, right, yes.
Has Supergirl mentioned what the check was? I've not seen that.
No. Yeah, that would be kind of useful information, Supergirl. No one's asked. Who the claim was. I mean, yeah, obviously.
Deadshot is trying to get information from the prop. As I said, that it could have been that the disease was eating Night One, or it could be the Protect.
Yeah. I mean, of course, random sounds good to the person who's going to die.
I think I saw that there's been 4 villager claims.
Yeah.
So the wolves know where to go then, potentially, if to get the seer has claimed.
I think that was a wrong lynch, to be honest. Because you've got someone claiming that they've found a wolf, which, yes, could be Bloodletter. And you've got someone who claimed to be village who survived with the iron collar, and they just killed them again.
Yeah, that got randomly assigned.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably should have spoken about having it sooner, but as you say, it could just be that they didn't thought about it. Although they're saying I'm probably Lycan. There was no check on Felicity.
Yeah, that was slightly confusing. Why suddenly claiming Lycan?
I think they need claims here, and I would still be. So Supergirl's still not mentioned any other checks though.
Yeah.
It should have 3 checks here.
Yeah. You should have 3 checks. There were only 7 people in the game, so.
A village check is better than a wolf check. But
Ooh.
Who you might want? Have I just missed that completely?
No, it isn't that we've missed them. Everyone should be piling on Supergirl unless she gives in order the checks. This is.
Yeah, this could be. This is the best option. What? No, this is not the way. I would be terrified.
This is not the way.
This is not the way.
If this carries on, they're just going to lose, in my view. Which is going to put me down as a failed prediction, so don't do this.
I don't mind a check on Rachel and everything like that. It looked kind of suspicious, but it's the fact that Supergirl hasn't give any of the other information. Yes, you absolutely.
Yes.
Why is the rest of the village not? Yeah, but you should at least say that. I don't look suspicious.
Okay. So, having to piece this information together is wrong. I shouldn't be having to work out who died on night 1 to say who you've checked on night 1. Why would you believe that Rachel be good? Oh yeah, because he could have been marked. But
Rachel could be.
And then
I don't know. Supergirl didn't want Smoke lynched. I don't. Yeah, it's unlikely to be a wolf. I mean, no counterclaim.
Yeah, the trouble with having the bloodletter and the likening is even double checks from the seer don't help. If you're a lichen, and you have to double check to clear bloodlet.
You're just looking for people that aren't wolves.
Yeah, it weakens the seer a lot. Yeah.
But it means you don't check your suspicion. You check who you trust to confirm that.
Well, let's see whether Rachel's prediction is correct. I'm hoping not, because I predicted a village win. Okay, so there's not two.
Has been lynched, either Rachel or Felicity. I think Deadshot was being quite a helpful villager. We expect to die now.
Yeah. It depends on what she comes up with now and whether there's a gravedigger still alive. We have a gravedigger?
No, there's no gravedigger in this.
No gravedigger. Ah. Dang. Poor village. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah, but we know one of Felicity or Rachel. That's...
What? Okay.
Possibly a shift.
Ali is a wolf.
I want to scroll up a lot here and then see if there's a potential for a shift here.
Now there's a I'd really have to pick that sentence apart. Now the only alternative for James is if I'm shifted.
Yeah.
That's a I could have been shifted. Don't think that I'm shifted kind of sentence. Kind of bugs me. But yeah, I mean, I always shift into the seer if I can. So I've said that before. You can't mark and shift at the same time, can they?
They can.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's required because the shapeshifter stuff all happens from the shapeshifter. So the shapeshifter does the killing in this one, and they may elect to shift. The bloodletter does all of the marking.
Yeah, but there's not 2 wolves left.
Correct. So the bloodletter reverts to a normal werewolf if the shapeshifter's dead.
Yeah.
So you could say.
So if it was 2 turns ago that they bloodlet Harley, then yes, maybe.
Tight spot for the wolves, no matter what. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd kill Harley in any situation. I'd be going for James Gordon if I'm not the shapeshifter. I'll be shifting into Supergirl if I am the shapeshifter. I think if I can pull off the shift.
Yeah, the other thing is that James was marked as human, wasn't he, early?
Mm-hmm.
So James might actually be the one to shift into.
Yeah. Oh, we spent too long discussing it. We've got about 20 seconds to know if that was the right lynch or not.
I'm going to say it isn't. I'm going to say that James is who they shifted into.
I don't think James would have been shifted into. If it's a shift, it's Supergirl.
No.
It just wasn't a shift.
Wow.
Such a strange play there.
Oh, she couldn't shift.
Well, I think that means.
Okay, yeah.
More of a, I'm bad at shifting.
Okay, yeah.
They should have killed somebody else instead then.
I think novice seer, is him a novice or
no? They've been playing for years.
Wow. Okay. Because I found the way that he was providing the information as the seer was vicious. But can I just say, I made the prediction that the village would win.
Yeah, cool.
So I wonder how many people we're going to get for another game.
Yeah, it's a maybe. I'll open it just in case.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this will be the last one if we do it.
Yep. Switch it over just in case.
Needs to go. I think 2 needs to go. So
yeah, I think this is not going to happen.
Rox is back.
Rox is back. Okay, let's see. Yeah, too many times you end up with the same role, and it's becomes a habit. But at least with the theme, it's not guaranteed that you're going to have the same result. Like if you always get Seer or always get Wolf in in-person games, then you end up being
battered to death.
Yep, unfortunately so. Unfortunately.
A couple of new people.
Can get a couple more, then.
I'll prepare myself for this being a insane game.
And then we have 6. Mm. Ah, we have a Shane.
So the first thing to do is to work out who Shane is, so that we can not praise them.
Yes, that was definitely a fail last time. That we said, yeah. Let's see. The counting channel. I only have the counting channel on my Discord for the simple reason that I can then tell whether the bot's back or not for the other channels.
Okay, we might just be going with a 7.
Okay, 7 looks good. It's getting what?
Okay, I'll concatenate it.
Hey, thanks for the king. Hey, yeah, king. If you're wanting to join, yeah, please join in. What we're doing is we're spectating and giving our opinions on what's going on. Usually wrong, but yeah, if you want to join, the site is werewolf.es. And feel free to join, and we can get you in and playing.
If you have any way of contacting them, can you give them a poke on Discord or something, so that we don't have to wait for like 4 minutes because of the delay?
Wrong command. What am I? What's the right command? -WWES. There we go. So yes, if you sign up on that site and then join the game CST11, yeah. Feel free. And of course there's a stream delay, so yeah. We have a stream delay of about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So that
better to ask him in chat then, I think, rather than try to
yeah, I mean, he's got the OL. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Shane always gets rusty crossbows. Don't worry about it.
even when they're not rusty.
I don't know. He doesn't always get the rusty ones. Sometimes he gets the shame-proof one.
Very true. Are we waiting for King?
So he hasn't said anything back in chat, which possibly means that he's trying to sign up, and because I think he's used to the other game, potentially. Maybe might know without opening my own stream how to check whether he's still in chat. Let's open stream. I can hit delete if I tab.
Okay, I'm going to assume it's
in chat.
No.
Yeah, I think that's safe to assume, unfortunately. So King, if you are there, apologies. We do need to get the game started. There may be another option at some point at the next stream we do, which we're doing about once a month at the minute. Can do that. Okay, yes, he doesn't appear to be in the chat at the minute, but there's a delay on that. Yeah, so I think we just get going.
Okay.
So glad I chose Village. got to have a win for the casting team every now and again, I guess.
Absolutely. Although I'm not sure if that should count too much, because before anything happened,
it was a gut feeling.
I see. Was it now? Right. This may or may not be a good idea of what I've got concocted. Let's find out.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. This time, I'm going to go for a werewolf kill this time. Werewolf win.
Right. You say that, you're encouraging me to make the game stacked in favour of...
Okay, alright, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, maybe I won't say that until after the game started.
Right, this will be mental.
Okay, insane game! 2. Pay attention. Faster eyes. Faster eyes.
So we got Rox, G908, Oro, Shane there.
The joys of running speed games.
Not so fast to start.
Yep. I mean, if we weren't commentating and figuring out all of that stuff, we could be setting up the game for the next one. But as we've said before, it's just too much to think and talk about.
We can probably edit this down in a VOD at some point. But it's effort.
It is effort, yes. And effort is rewarded in general, but... Python was just talking just before we asked for eyes, so it should be there.
Should.
There we go. And him. Him. Him.
See what you did there.
There we go. Enjoy.
Oh god, what am I doing?
Oh my goodness. Right, let's get these all noted down for the viewers.
Oh, we have a librarian.
A librarian? What?
Yes, I'm none.
Okay, wait, I'm still concentrating on copying and pasting the items. Items. I'm gonna need 3 lines for this instead of 2. This is a little. And that kind of runs into what I'm. Gosh, all going terribly. Okay. You're gonna have to do some talking whilst I sort it out.
Okay. We've played with the Tarot Reader and the Bloodseer on stream before, but I'll go over them. Once per game, the Tarot Reader can use their ability, and it will tell them what rolls are left alive that night. And it will tell you how many of them are left alive as well. The Bloodseer is a wolf adjacent role. They're on the same team as the werewolves, but they don't share the night chat with them, nor can they kill. So they'll turn up as a seer, and they can check to see who's got wolf blood and who hasn't. But they are trying to win for the werewolves. The items that have been thrown in here are fairly unique. So where to start? The Holy Lights, there's a set of them. In this case, there's 2. They'll be shown to be lit if the other player holding it and yourself are both village.
Oh, okay.
And you must pass them every night. They'll pass themselves randomly if you choose not to.
Okay.
The wolf pelts we've had before. The crossbow we've had before. The war spear is like a crossbow, but it roll blocks you if you use it. So if you have a night ability and you choose to use it, then you'll be roll blocked. But it's a kill the same way the crossbow is, with the small drawback. And the Akurum, or the Urium, however you pronounce it, it's a made-up word, I don't know, can be used at night to speed up the next day. The next day will be lightning speed if... so it can be used by the wolves to reduce the amount of discussion that is available.
Okay.
So the shapeshifter's got an iron collar, which means that they'll be immune from 1 lynch. And one villager started the game with a Shon rune. The Shon rune gives you a seer check, and it will recharge after 3 nights. Or you can pass it, and it will be immediately available to the person you've passed it to.
Okay.
So if they get a check on someone they trust, they can pass it along, and the information can go that way.
Okay.
So
that's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay.
I told you this would be mental.
But there's no blood letters, so the seer is actually...
Yeah, if you get a wolf check, you could get... It could be because of a wolf pelt, or it could be because of a blood seer, or it could be you found a shapeshifter. But their intel is going to come from mostly the Holy Lights and the Room. And then, obviously, the Gravedigger can check a lynch, check a kill, and the Tarot Reader's got a 1-shot.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So that's all the explanation done. So now we need to start looking at where the suspicions lie.
Yeah, right. Okay, so they're discussing the lights. That's good. At least they might actually know what they mean.
The Holy Lights were, you said there's the anniversary games earlier where bad shit happens. They were put into the Christmas special.
Makes a certain amount of sense.
The Christmas special also included Santa Claus.
Right, yes, yep. Okay.
He was on the side of the wolves and gave them presents. Bloody Holly.
Oh dear.
an elf and safety officer. And rude Dolph Lundgren. Because apparently I went mad with puns.
Clearly. So it's kind of dangerous to be passing the shown room rule.
You'd probably want to use it, see what the check comes back with, and then pass it.
Yeah.
Slow intel.
Yeah, because you don't want to pass it to a wolf.
Yeah. Now, Fandral claimed lights, I think.
Did Fandral claim the other light?
Oh no, Wasp did.
Wasp did, yeah.
So they passed it. Now the other person that had the lights at that point isn't going to claim they had them.
Of course, yeah.
At this point, so because if they did, they would just get into immediate conflict.
Which can be useful, but only if you're the shapeshifter. No one died.
No one died, but there's remember there's 2 armors and there is the protector.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's lit. Okay.
Okay, so that has got Wasp and Iron Man
clear at the moment.
Yeah.
Very nice. So 2 out of 6 players is good. I mean, I feel like the explanation in the chat was clear enough. I don't understand how these lights work is almost I'm confused.
Indeed. I would be happy to throw a lynch to Serta's way because of that, I think.
Yeah, I think I would, yeah.
Okay. And Iron Man has said that he passed to Serta.
The Wasp.
I don't think Wasp has claimed why she's passed hers to.
Didn't choose, so.
Oh, it's gone randomly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a shame because they want to know where they've gone. The lights will pass themselves randomly, and it's up to you to override and choose where they go.
Yeah.
That could be a terrible, terrible thing for them.
But it's not a sign that they're not with a good person because they actually lit up. So.
Indeed. Yeah.
Okay, so no one's claiming that they had a pelt.
No one's claiming that the pelt broke.
Yeah.
Didn't have one.
Or was saying that he was Ood Dolph. Yeah, anniversary game.
They wanted Santa Claus dead.
Yes, very good point. We're scolding, not suspecting.
Excellent point, Fandral. That's Shane, isn't it? With two fairly lit players here, I'd be happy to let them kind of dictate where to go.
Yeah.
Although my main source, I guess, would be on Serta.
Yeah, if anything.
I thought the explanation earlier was fairly clear from them, but I guess there's a lot going on. Wow, this has escalated quickly. The dying moments of the day.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, they certainly weren't the shapeshifter.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, so here's an interesting thing. Can someone take items to the grave in this game? Yes. Which items can go to the grave?
Well, any of them if you're lynched, apart from the iron collar, because that would prevent the lynch.
Mm-hmm.
If you're lynched with an item, it goes to the grave with you.
So yeah.
That could, if Nebula was past the Holy Lights, that could be it for that source of intel.
But do they still light based on that? So if she was guaranteed good, then we got lights on guaranteed goods and not on
they
guaranteed
light up
bad.
Every living player that holds one.
Ah.
Okay, so
holy.
There's a extra weapon being used there, and the chaotic magic has been used, so this is going to be a very, very quick day.
And there's only 3 people.
And Doctor Strange has just gone, I'm Blood Moon Cult, so...
Game over.
Amazing!
Wow!
So Serta didn't like Fandral.
Yeah, Yeah. Well.
I think Vandal got shot twice by the sound of it.
Oh, that was a good game.
I had more suspicion on Surta though, so I don't know.
Yeah. But yes, that's yeah.
The Lich on Nebula I didn't quite get, but
yeah, I mean, they claimed what they were doing, so it doesn't. It's not really a negative for the village. So it's probably generally safe. Yeah. Killed him just because he wanted to use the war spear.
I mean, from Surta's point of view, he
lost my lights.
He knows two people that are lit. Go if they go with their highest suspicions.
Oh, I've lost my light. I've lost my holy lights. I know why as well. I'm terrible about cable management. But let's see if I can put my lights back on, just for the last few moments.
I kind of want to play this setup again.
If people are up for it, I am still up for it.
So am I. So.
Oh gosh, come on, light up, damn you! Sorry about this, viewers. Nice dark vision. Come on. I feel like I tell it to toggle again. I am sat in the dark. This is not unusual for me, but it's not great for the viewers.
Given how in the dark we've been,
it's I guess it's kind of appropriate. There we go. Yeah. Cable management in a very small room. That is very warm now. I do actually happen to have a temperature sensor in the room, but I don't really want to look at it. It's that bad.
It's a sauna with dry heat.
Yes, very much so. Can't remember what to put. Temperature in the studio 44.5 degrees.
I'm assuming Celsius.
Yes. Yes, which is quite warm, I have to say. So, how many people are we going to get to try that again? We got 7.
Oh, do we have 7 now?
Yep. Remo.
Make a small tweak to the setup from in the last game. And then put in 3 lights.
Shane has said that in response to I don't get the lynch on Nebula, his reasoning was, they're not me or Fendrel.
I mean, that's fair enough from a Wolf's point of view. I was thinking more of from the village. We're always casting from the village's perspective, right?
I guess, yeah. It's like God in real life world is never on one side or the other.
Oh yeah, well, I suppose when we're trying to work out what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You got to stay, Shane. Okay, so I can tweak. It's a bit. So we're going with 3 holy lights.
Yes. Well, we're going to have a 9 players, so this is going to be a...
Okay. Funsies.
I'm actually seeing Cassie speak, so I just want to make sure that they've... Ah, cool.
I mean, they've got a real avatar, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So many items that I'm copying again. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I know. It's a different font anyway. It doesn't matter. Now we've got 10.
Amazing. Maybe I should put the items away. Yeah. I fear for the sanity of the players.
Do actually have that in. Let's see. Okay. On the screen. To do that. Nope. Just so that people can see how I suffer for
Suffer for that art indeed.
Yes. There we go. Oh dear. Lots and lots of. Yeah. So we're at a 9 again now.
Yes. Missing 5. Borrow. Cassie.
go. Yeah.
Okay, we're good to go.
Yep. Okay, let's copy it across. Anything new? Oh, okay. Of course there's new stuff. Go on, talk about the new stuff while I copy and paste.
Okay, so I believe the courtesan is new to this stream, but not to the cast that we've done completely. They are a village-aligned role blocker. So sort of like the Direwolf, but they're on the team of the village. The other ones that are completely new to Martin, and he's never seen, is the Adjudicator and the Agitator. So the Agitator's got a one-use ability to create 2 lynches during the next day. So there will be the top 2 players with votes will be lynched, and you can't have a no lynch. So you must choose 2 people to die if they activate their ability. Just realised that I meant to put a tarot reader in this game. Whoops. And the Adjudicator is a bit like a seer check, but for the ability to kill. So if you're a werewolf or you hold a weapon, the Adjudicator will get a positive check on you that you're able to kill at night. And if you're an innocent villager, you'll get that you're not able to kill.
Okay.
There are 3 holy lights this time instead of 2.
Cool. Lots and lots happening.
Caliborn is not so happy with people asking who Gladriel is. Anyway, was there anything of note first day other than theme roleplay bullshit?
MC Samwise.
I just realised that I said I had to leave about 5, and now I'm here till 6.
Okay.
This will definitely be the last one that I hope.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm almost tempted to say that they should lynch Caliborn for saying I must desire to speak with him when it's I much desire to speak with him. But yeah, could be.
Also, Gladriel is the best elf that has ever elfed.
Yeah. Yeah. So there might be a lot of nighttime chatter in this one.
Yes, I'd keep Caliborn in just for the rage.
Yeah, there might be a fair amount of nighttime chat now that we've got the
two walls.
The 2 walls. Yeah, so we don't have the coven this time.
No, what do you think we had the coven?
Yeah, because we had some coven last time. Getting confused.
I should lynch you for that, sir.
Yep, definitely. Well worth a lynch.
And no death, we see.
No death on night 1. Okay.
So, if no one comes forward to say their wolf pelt was broken, Samwise being roadblock looks very suspicious for them. There we are, with Gollum saying exactly why. First claim of light from Boromir.
So the lights are less powerful now, right? Because you have to get 3 people who are on the good side to...
Correct.
But then if you've got 3 people on the good side and they light up, then
that's huge.
Huge,
yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They actually scale in a rather interesting and probably correct way. That's neat. Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a one-off joke item, but I kind of like the way that they work, so... It's, information without it being all in a single player's hands.
They would be hard to implement in real life game. Although I could 3D print something with an Arduino and...
Yes. I mean, I'd possibly do it with a... similar to how you vote in Resistance when you're on a mission. So, if you had a light, please pass in here, etc., and then you show the moderator can just say whether they were lit up or not. The problem with these types of things is not so much the implementation that you do in person; it's how long it takes to do the night.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
But anyway, back to the game.
Back to the game
now.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Still haven't had anyone claiming broken pelt, have we?
No, so...
that looks bad for Samwise.
Yeah, I would have his neck on the chopping block, and indeed it is up there.
Did I didn't press the button. There we go.
Interesting selection of noises there. Nightfall and daybreak.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Also, yes, the nightfall and daybreak happened like basically the same time.
So it's kind of interesting that Samwise has only got 6 votes.
Oh, I guess I should mute one of the tabs I've got open. Oh, that'll be why. I've got the tab open twice. One must have been lagging.
That would make sense.
Yes, that got me very confused, and I thought we were going into night then. Not just yet.
If Samwise is claiming very little and there is some reason to distrust them, it's not a terrible lynch. If the wolves chose not to kill, it's a very, very risky play from them.
Yeah, is there a one of the items that could be in the wolf side that would roll block?
Not in this setup.
Okay.
Although I could throw it in there if you want.
Just then you've got the potential of a wolf roll block and no kill to really confuse the village.
Yeah,
the advantage with that.
Yeah. The thing is, people have to claim their roadblocks though, because if you're a villager and you don't claim your roadblock, then or you're a wolf and you don't claim the roadblock, then the courtesan can say, I roadblocked them. Why aren't they claiming it?
Okay, so Samwise didn't claim anything extra special, and is hoping that the Gravedigger will exonerate him the next day.
Yeah, with no one explaining why there was no death. I think they have to, really. Particularly as shapeshifters and all that.
Yeah. I guess it's not a... It's a good thing to just take the death so that it doesn't become a constant source of discussion later.
Yeah, they have the numbers.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Did the whereabouts of all 3 lights get swapped?
No, just 2 of them.
I would assume if they weren't on when the wolf that was holding the 3rd, sure as hell wouldn't.
Yes. So I think 2 of them wasn't.
Did they say where they were being passed to?
So Legolas had a light and it didn't light up, and so did Boromir. Boromir told that he was passing to Gollum.
Legolas must have said where he passed. So Gollum and Eomer, sorry, both should have lights tonight, with a 3rd unknown. Although the wolf could have passed it to another wolf.
Yeah. I guess with...
There goes Gollum.
And there goes one of the lights.
Not necessarily. No, the wolves will steal the lights from them there.
Right, okay.
So they'll remain in there. So, Eomer claiming the block, and there was a death. So, that's very bad news.
It is.
So Boromir has had a innocent check on Gollum.
Yep.
Gave them a good source of intel in the Shon Rune.
And then that's gone to the werewolves as well.
But however, Lurtz has claimed Gravedigger, saying that Samwise was indeed a shapeshifter.
That's actually, yes. So one wolf has 2 lights and a Shon Rune, if all of that is true.
Sort of. So the items that you get passed to you that night don't go to your killer; they go to your grave.
Okay.
The items that you started the night with will be stolen.
Okay, so the wolves, theoretically, if everything there is true, have 2 lights, and the Shon Rune is with Gollum in the graveyard.
Should be noted that the holy lights ignore things that make you appear evil.
Okay.
So whereas the wolf pelt will make you appear evil to, an intelligence check, like the seer, like the Shon Rune, the holy lights go past that and look deep within your soul.
Oh yes, very good, very good.
Okay, so one of them has indeed gone to the grave because Eomer passed it to Samwise, and Samwise was lynched. And Samwise happened to be the shapeshifter without the iron collar.
Huh.
So we need 2 more successful lynches. If the wolves don't deal with the courtesan, and the shapeshifter is lynched and the iron collar activates, the courtesan blocks them and they can't escape because their kill won't go through and their shift won't go through.
Right.
It's paramount that the wolves' biggest problem here, that the shapeshifter needs to find out where the courtesan is. So it was a mistake from Samwise, actually, to claim that roadblock knowing they were killing a wolf, because they needed to expose the courtesan.
But they wanted to be, they wanted to avoid the lynch. Yeah.
They weren't going to though, because there was going to be no. My wolf pelt was broken. If the other shapeshifter had noticed it in time, they could have said, "Oh, I had a wolf pelt. It's broken."
Yes.
That would explain there's no kill. When people aren't coming forward to explain why there was no death, and you were the only person that was roll blocked. I mean, there's no way to signal to your partner that they need to do some sort of claim.
Not really, no.
But okay. Grima claims court. Top target for the Wolves. If Grima's not lying, he needs to die. Worry about all of the other shit that we need to dodge later.
Yeah. Ooh, the adjudicator used that power.
Agitator,
sorry.
Yes, the adjudicator's dead. It was Golem, according to alerts.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to follow this, and the light's going in one direction and the cortisone going in another. It's difficult to follow.
Indeed.
Need a second stack. What?
Second stack of votes. So
right.
They can't. You can't all vote for the same person when there's an agitate.
Right. Yeah.
It will take the person with the most votes. If it's tied for second, it will select one randomly.
Ooh.
So if there are 3. Right, the lights will ignore people that are dead. It will only look at people that are alive. So what Grima said at the start is wrong. So Grima said, "My lights were not shining." But,
that could be a misunderstanding, or it could be a... Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this setup was really hard for the Wolves, or they just got super unlucky with the block on night 1.
I think that was just super unlucky, personally. Okay. So Saruman asked about the pelt, and Sullivan has avoided answering.
Someone has probably claimed agitator here, though. I've just missed it.
Yes.
Saruman's claimed.
Saruman, yeah.
So Litz is uncontested gravedigger. Grima's uncontested courtesan. Boromir's uncontested started with the Shon room.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the can't have been a shift.
So it's Ema.
Well, Legolas and Celeborn both the sus. Basically, the bottom 4 all have alibis. There's one of the top 3.
Yeah.
So, it's Legolas.
It's Legolas.
Yes, they had the iron collar. Celeborn was lynched. Legolas was not. Legolas was up one of the 2 votes. So all Greenman needs to do is block here. They pile on votes.
Yep. It should be. Hey.
Super unlucky.
Yeah, that is really bad luck for the Wolves.
I'll use my moderator powers to speed
your
things
god
up.
powers? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've worked it. Yeah.
So when voting opens, they will pile it on. I'll make it nighttime. And
okay. Yeah. We can wrap the stream. Oh dear. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5. Can't think why the lights weren't shining, but no comment.
wow. Okay.
Oh dear. Well, things are. Legolas kept having the light. Okay, nice. Yeah, well done, courtesan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although if Legolas did have the war spear, and should have used that rather than their ability to kill the courtesan. Because your item uses don't get roll blocked because they're not part of your roll. But unlucky.
So he blocked Samwise because he said ready to die night 1. Yeah, that was just yeah. Yep. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Right. So yes, Mark needs to go. So we will wrap the stream there. I will do a quick check who's online, and we will do a raid. I might even sing a bit in a bit, but not just straight away.